All right, we're here with junior captain Ryan Genua and junior outfielder Tyler Plourd. Guys, the team's getting ready to travel down to Florida to open up the season on Saturday morning. Last year on this trip, you picked up the first win in program history. What are your expectations and goals on the trip this year?
I would say we have a couple of different. I would say we want to go down, obviously, perform well as a team. The first goal would obviously to come back above 500 record. And then once we get to that point, if we get to that point before play the 7 games, we'd like to come back as many wins as possible, if not come back 7-0.
Now, you guys are playing 7 games over the course of 5 days. How do you guys prepare for that type of schedule, especially so early in the season to kick off the year?
Honestly, I don't really think that you can really prepare yourself. I mean, you can think about it and talk about it, but mentally and physically, there's no way to prepare yourself for that. I mean, it's not a normal schedule. You kind of just have to run off adrenaline. I mean, everyone's flying around, beginning of the year, everyone's excited, everyone's fresh, so kind of got to run off of that.
Now, you guys have the majority of the team coming back this year, another year of experience under the belt. What are the strengths of the club you guys look to improve from 8 wins last season?
Even though we're still technically young in the books, on the stat sheet, the roster sheet, we have a lot of experience. I mean, a lot of the freshmen played big roles last year. I mean, the transfers as well come in, such as Tyler, and we have Kevin coming this year, Matt, a couple other guys. So even though we look young in the roster, we have a lot of experience, a lot of at-bats, a lot of innings, so build off of that. And then, like I said earlier in the interview with you, we'd like to get to the conference tournament.
Now, Ryan, last year as a sophomore, you anchored the pitching staff. You led the team with 51 1/3 innings pitched. What are some improvements you want to see individually and as a staff as a whole?
I think individually, I would like to, if possible, lead the team in innings. I mean, who doesn't want to be on the mound? I mean, that's my role, so I'd like to be out there. But I like to also get my walks down, get my ERA down as well. I mean, try to help the team get as many wins as possible. If my ERA is lower and I have less walks, less people on the base pass, less chances to score. And as a Tyler as a whole, essentially it's the same thing. I mean, we weren't that efficient as a group, so better efficiency, better chance to win.
Right now, Tyler, I'll ask you the same question, but more on the offensive side. You led the team last year with a 380 average, 17 RBIs. What are the things you're focusing on as an individual and the things you'd like to see from the lineup 1 through 9?
Yeah, I think for me, it's all about kind of being hungry. I think I really can't hang my hat on last year. I hit 380 and all that, but I don't really want to leave with just having that one good year, stuff like that. And as an individual, I think it's all about really helping us win. And I'm not really certain, not really kind of walking out here aiming for a 400 average or hitting over what I did last year. Just however I can help us win. And then up the order and down the order, I think we're a very fast lineup, and so I think that can help us out. And then you got a guy like Ryan who's on the hill, and we're out to an early lead that can definitely help us win a lot more ball games this year.
Now, the NECC is expected to be a tight race throughout the standings. What are the expectations for the Lynx this year, especially within the conference?
Obviously, my first years we finished last, so as we expected, we expected to finish 6th, which is a nice slap in the face. So we'll take that as a little motivation, come back, and we're expected to finish in the top 4. If not, then I consider it, and the team consider it, a failure of a season.
Great, well, guys, thanks a lot for joining us here today, and good luck with the season.
Thank you.